Hi, I'm Taylor Anderson. Welcome to the Cosmo Body Show. Coming up on today's show, we're in the studio with Kate Hudson's go-to London trainer, Jess Shuring. Delicious, healthy recipe inspiration from A-list chef Natasha Corret. And we're with fashion stylist Katie Saxon taking a look at essential gym accessories. But first, we're in the beauty lab. When we talk about healthy skin, we tend to focus on our face, don't we? But really, your skin on your body is just as important.
Exactly. It's really, really important to make sure your skin is hydrated and moisturized.
I am obsessed with this coconut butter. Yeah. It's so thick and creamy and it smells amazing.
Yeah. And this is also a bit of a bargain, but is a lot better if you kind of like a thinner formula that's going to sink in really quickly, so you don't have to wait around to sort of get dressed.
Yeah.
So it depends how much time you've got in the morning. But this works like a spray can. You just sort of spray your body with it.
Love it.
Quickly rub it in and go. And this also smells really nice. I'm also a big fan of the Aveda Stress Fix range, and I think this is nice to use in the evening. And they've got this, which is a lotion, which is thinner, better maybe for spring, summer, and then you've got a super rich, nourishing, moisturising cream, which is probably really good for winter. So after you've had a nice long bath, it contains lavender, so it really helps you
relaxing.
sleep.
Yeah, that'd be a lovely gift.
Yes, actually, I gave this one to my mum, and I kept the thick one for myself, and she loves it.
Oh,
so
yeah, nice.
Yeah, it's a lovely gift. And also, backtracking a little bit, because before you go in with the moisturiser, it's really good to exfoliate.
Yeah.
Get rid of the dead skin cells, and then obviously your moisturisers are going to be that much more effective. So do use a nice natural scrub once or twice a week.
Yeah, there's been a bit of a backlash against the synthetic materials that they're using, so
yeah, so
best to
try and stick to something natural, like Liz Earle. She does a really great body scrub. And also body brushing as well.
Big fan.
Yes, yeah. You like to use the traditional body brush,
I like,
don't you?
the sort of round brushes, and you can really get in there, do it in nice circles. I haven't seen these mitts though.
Well, yeah, I mean, I came across these just because I find a traditional body brush quite hard, so I was kind of neglecting it in my routine. But then I discovered this, and you literally, it's just a glove, so you swap hands, and it's just the technique going upwards in circular motions towards the heart.
Good for getting toxins going in the body as well. Good
Exactly.
after a night out drinking.
Exactly.
Nice hangover thing.
Yeah, detox. And you can make your own scrub with a bit of coffee and salt and some water. Just mix it together. And I'd use that on areas where you feel you might have cellulite, because caffeine, although drinking it might not be so good for cellulite, that's not recommended, but applying it topically, it's really good for it, because it just kind of stimulates.
Yeah.
What you want to do really is breaking down those fat cells and getting things moving, so to try and flush the toxins out.
And that's why exercise is so good for cellulite as well,
Exactly.
eating healthy. But the thing with cellulite is that most of us have it, most of us have to deal with it, so we're all in it together, and it's not really that big of a deal, is it?
I mean, we often get asked, do the cellulite creams work, you know, and I think what really does help is whatever cream you're using, it's the massaging technique.
Yeah.
It's moving your body, it's getting the blood flowing.
Yeah. And that makes you feel great, it energizes you, so it's kind of two birds, one stone.
Exactly, yeah.
Amazing, thanks for those tips, those are really great. So tune in next time for more from the Beauty Lab.
What is this? How do you use what is it?
Hi girls, I'm going to introduce you to the cable crossover machine. I know it looks a little bit scary, but it's not. I'm going to give you some confidence in how to use this bit of equipment correctly. There's many different exercises you can do on it. The exercise that I'm going to show you though is a tricep pushdown. This exercise will really shape and define and firm up the backs of your arms. Just select a weight where you can do roughly 10 to 12 repetitions. If you do more than 12, the weight might be a little bit light for you. If you can't do 10 reps, then the weight might be a little bit heavy, so you can adjust it accordingly. What you're going to need is to attach a cable nice and high up on the machine. Take hold of the bar, bring your elbows down so they're pinned into your side. Lean forwards ever so slightly, and then you'll get a nice big range of motion within the triceps. All you're going to then do is lock your arms out and tighten the backs of your arms, pause for a second, and then lower the weight back up again. Okay, nice and controlled. It's a little bit quicker on the way down as you tighten, and then nice and controlled on the way up. Okay, what you can't do is lower the weight down and then allow the machine to pull your elbows away from your torso. So keep those elbows pinned in tight and immovable. Locate the muscle in your mind and then give it a squeeze at the end of the movement, and then control the weight back up again. Okay, it's a fantastic way to strengthen your triceps.
Next up, our pre-workout smoothie. Now, let's hear from the Pilates instructor celebs love.
My name is Jess Schuring, and I own 5 hardcore studios here in London. Fitness philosophy is more, for me, a life philosophy. I never separate fitness from everything else you do. And what I wanted to create with hardcore is an environment where fitness becomes something that is who you are and that enriches your life. At Hardcore, we are all about functional training, so we offer dynamic Pilates on our own designed reformer machines. With this kind of training method, because it's so versatile and it's so functional, that you continuously get better and you never have any injuries from it, and you constantly get stronger, and it was just fun. So I just couldn't get enough of it. That's really what it is. So we're gonna start standing on the machine, and you're gonna step with your left foot onto the gray line. That's it. So try to always keep the hips square, keep the weight in your front leg. As you inhale, slowly descend down into your lunge, bringing your arms slowly up, sitting all the way down into that hip. So you wanna activate the glutes while you're getting that lovely stretch to the front of your left hip. And then on your exhale, you pull yourself through your right glute back up. It's not just training you, but it's lengthening the muscle at the same time. So when you're working one muscle group, you're usually stretching another part at the same time. So you're strengthening and lengthening and opening your body at the same time. And the results you get from it are just incredible and keep you coming back for more. So this movement, we put a strap around Libby's right foot. She keeps the foot flexed, and then all it is, she's gonna work against the resistance to press through the right heel, the leg up, squeezing the glute. Exhale as you push up. Inhale as she slowly comes back down, but only halfway. You see how her glutes are working, but also how nicely Libby's hamstring is engaged right now. So the entire backside of her leg right now is working and lifting the glute up. So the heel stays over the knee to getting the perfect angle to work the muscle in the strongest way. Usually people see immediate results by feeling their abs start to actually wake up. And this is what really excites you, because you wanna see how your body is changing and how you're getting stronger. And this is probably the first part where you see direct changes in your body. So this movement is focusing on your waistline. Now from here, you're gonna slowly lower your upper body down towards the ground. Inhale as you roll down. And then as you exhale, try to reach with your right arm to the sky. So exhale, crunching up. Perfect, and inhale down. So we are working exactly the space between your rib cage and your hip joint. So really helping to shape and tone your midsection on that side. How's that feeling? Good. Yeah? Feel it? That's it, fantastic. Nice.
And relax.
Stress. We all suffer from it. We all lead very busy and occasionally very stressful lives. But here's the thing. You're not stressed by what you think you're stressed by. You're stressed by what you think. The relationship goes a little something like this. Thought creates feeling. Feeling creates actions. We're all a product of the state of mind that we're in at the time. So if you're feeling stressed in your life, I want you to start to use your feelings as a gauge, as a barometer of the quality of your thinking. Because most of us are very aware of our feelings and not so aware of our thoughts. So the next time you're feeling stressed, just stop, take a moment, pause, and say, what story am I caught up in? What story am I telling myself? How am I working myself up? Use your feelings as a barometer of your thinking, and the more urgent something feels, the less you should be deciding.
I'm here with Natasha Koret, chef and founder of Honestly Healthy, and she's talking us through how to spice up salads. So salads are a really great way to get a ton of veg in, aren't they? But they're kind of boring.
Well, the thing is, everyone sort of feels like a salad is tomato, cucumber, and lettuce, and some awful ranch dressing thrown on the top.
So what sorts of things do you put in your salads?
So I put quinoa in my salads, and I make amazing dressings, and really to spice it up, it's all about the dressing. You can chop through raw vegetables, you could put roast vegetables through it. And then this salad that I'm going to show you how to do has a really zingy dressing.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So we've got some cooked quinoa here. So I'm going to put that to one side. I've got some tender stem broccoli here. Now, if you can't get tender stem, because it is quite seasonal, you can just have normal broccoli.
Okay.
Very, very thinly sliced broccoli heads. So I'm just going to chuck these into our salad bowl, and you can already see it's really starting to look pretty.
Liven it up.
Exactly. And then we've got some tomatoes here, different shapes and sizes. Just get some tomatoes in there. So we're just going to chuck these in. We're just going to make the dressing now. The first thing is some ginger, and we're just going to sort of take the skin off like this. And we're going to use my very trusty, amazing piece of equipment, which is called a microplane. It saved my fingers on many occasions from a grater, and this gives it a really sort of zingy, and so good for you as well, you know.
Yeah, it's really good for your immune system too.
I'm going to put some olive oil in, and some brown rice vinegar. If you can't get hold of that, you can use apple cider vinegar as well. Okay. So just chuck some of that in. A little bit of salt, very simple. And remember, that's going to go through the whole entire salad.
Okay.
And then we've got some amazing basil here, one of my favourite herbs.
I wish you could smell this. It smells delicious.
Something that's a really fun little trick to do is get an apple and you grate it, like we did with the ginger, into your salad, and it gives it that sweetness. So just grate that through, and I'm just going to tap that in there. So what we're going to do is just going to spread it round like that, mix together everything. Really the best way to sort of spice up a salad.
It's so beautiful.
And then we're just going to also just roughly chop some basil through it as well. And then going to just mix together the dressing, and it's ready to serve. Really, really simple. So at this point, if you're prepping for the week ahead, you could just put this in your fridge. Okay, don't worry. Don't put the dressing on. So then you can just add a little bit of basil over the top, and that's basically done. So there you have it. There's my quinoa, tomato, and basil salad.
Next, we're talking fashion secrets.
Shoes, definitely shoes. Bags. Shoes. Bags. Try on.
Grab and dash.
Try on. Grab and dash. Try on. Comfy cotton.
Sexy separate. Comfy cotton.
Both. High street. Online.
Online.
High street. Online.
Comfy.
Comfy.
Comfy. Comfy.
Crazy on a night out. Yeah.
That's all from part 1. Join us again after the break. Welcome back to the Cosmo Body Show. Coming up, we're on a photo shoot learning all about body confidence from curvy model Aaliyah. Plus, we join TV star and superfitty Lucy Mecklenburg for a home workout. First up, fashion.
This is a really great gym bag from yogamatters.com. It's got these fantastic straps to actually attach your yoga mat to your bag.
That's amazing.
So not only has it got this fantastic feature, it's also got this little zip in the end that you can put your shoes in to keep them separate from the rest of your gym kit. And it's got a nice breathable panel there as well.
Great.
It's also a great bag if you're going to be going straight from the office to the gym because inside it's got a padded little casing for your laptop.
Cool.
Really has thought of everything.
Yeah, that's great.
One of my pet hates is when you get to the gym and you go to take your earphones out, they're in a massive tangle.
Yeah.
These earphones from The Hut are just genius. They literally just zip up and zip back down.
Oh, fun. And these come in all different colors?
Yep, lots of different colorways, black, pink, green, and only $9.99.
Lovely.
This is one of my favorite workout items. It's a Ron Hill water bottle cover, and it's got a handy little zip there, which you can put your gym key or house key if you're going for a run outside.
Oh, great.
It's also got a really comfortable strap, and it's got a reflective paneling on it so that you can keep safe when you're running outside in the dark.
Nice, like that.
Finally, moving on to the Nike Fuel Band. This is not only a watch, it also measures the amount you move and converts it into something called fuel. So it's great if you are quite a competitive person. You can actually download an app and add your friends who also have the band, and then you can compare and kind of see how they're doing, and it might kind of give you that boost. It's not only good just for the gym, but also you can set up notifications on it. So if you haven't moved from your desk in an hour, it actually alerts you to that fact.
So that's great. Thank you so much.
Now, let's go behind the scenes on an empowering photo shoot.
My name is Aaliyah. I'm 27 years old and I am from Denmark. I work as a model and I study sports management. The reason why I wanted to do this shoot is basically because I want women to feel more comfortable about themselves, even if they have curves or are a bigger size. For me, being tall has always been a challenge, not because of my height and feeling uncomfortable with myself, but more of other people's reaction to me. When I was younger, it was more difficult. I thought I had to defend myself, but the truth is I don't have to defend myself. This is the way I'm built. So a lot of times when people actually say to me, "Oh, you're tall," I'm like, yeah, but you know what? I'm a model, so I'm good, you know? I think a lot of women struggle with accepting their bodies because of the way society makes a certain size look perfect and everything else is just not good. And that's completely wrong. And for me, it's good that I can actually show that my body, I'm comfortable with it, even though I'm not a size 0. A lot of people, I find, they struggle for something that is not realistic. And once you realize what is realistic for you, then you're gonna be good. I didn't feel nervous about the shoot. I was more excited about it and more excited about the outcome, really. I was definitely hoping to inspire other curvy women and make them feel good about themselves and realize that you can be beautiful even though you are a bigger size and you have a bigger booty or whatever, yeah. When you see your body on screen, it's always different than when you look at yourself. And for me, just looking at those pictures actually made me feel good because it's like, okay, it's not that bad. My belly's not that big. My thighs are not that, you know, the cellulite is not that bad as I thought it was. You definitely get more confidence after you've done something like that. And when it comes out on the photo, you're gonna be more happy about it even, yeah.
Next, a workout you can do anywhere. Hi, I'm here today with Lucy Mecklenburg and her trainer Cecilia, and we're working on our squats.
Nearly everyone knows how to squat, but we're going to show you how to get the most out of the squat.
The first move is a squat with your arms up. Okay, I want to see a good squat. Get into position, ladies, and go. Nice.
So where do we put our arms up?
Okay, arms up. It's going to raise your heart rate. If you put arms above your heart has to work harder. So very good for the metabolism. You're going faster right now. Good squeeze of the glutes, ladies, and stop for a little rest while I show you the next one. Just get this heart rate pumping. It's a jumping squat. Nice and low. Ready? Bounce, bounce, out. Bounce, bounce, out.
Quite fun, isn't it?
Out. How low can you go? How low can you go? Show me. How low can you go?
She's
nice. How low can you go? That's what I want to say. And stop. Have a rest. Okay, let's get a lot more out of this squat. Let's stagger our feet so we feel it even more onto our glutes, okay? All right, fantastic. Go. Lower and stagger. Squeeze and stick your booty out. Stick it. This is the time where you can do it. Stick it up. Keep your toes facing forward. 3, 2, and 1. Have a rest. My turn. The next one is a little competition. Let me see you squat. How low can you go? And hold the squat. Go for it, ladies. Slow. I want you to imagine there's a wall in front of you, keeping you very straight. And the string pulling yourself up to the ceiling from the head.
Ooh.
Come on, stay there, stay there. Breathe, breathe, stay, and rest.
Ooh.
Slowly, slowly.
That's tough.
That's how you get a nice bum, girls.
That's how we get a nice bum in resultswithlucy.com, so check it out.
Amazing. Thanks, guys. See you soon. Now for a pocket life coach.
My favourite well-being apps, there's 3. First is Hay House Radio. Second is called Sleep Cycle for monitoring your sleep. And third is Headspace. The Hay House Radio app is a great way to keep in touch with your favourite self-help authors because it's like a self-help superstore. There's radio shows, podcasts, downloads, everything you could possibly need to explore the world of self-help. Sleep Cycle is an app for monitoring the quality of your sleep. I really like the app because it shows me what I'm doing when I'm not aware of doing anything. And it's fascinating to watch how we move and what we do while we think we're just sleeping. Headspace is a guided meditation app, a great way to stay present in ourselves, in our busy lives. Most of us are very attached to our phones, and so it's a great way to take mindfulness on the move with us.
Get ready for our hot guy.
Put some highlighter on your Cupid's bow to make your lips look fuller.
That's it for today's Cosmo Body Show. See you again soon.